This video will cover the installation of Fill-Rite's NX25 series full rebuild kit. Before continuing with this replacement kit, turn off and disconnect all power from the pump. First, you can disassemble the rotor and shaft seal. Start by removing the rotor cover. Then remove the gasket, followed by the rotor, vanes, and rotor key. Then you can remove the shaft seal assembly from further within the cavity. Use snap ring pliers to remove the snap ring. Then use small-sized needle nose pliers or hooks to get the other pieces out. The shaft seal contains 8 pieces. It may be necessary to push pressurized air into the weep hole to get the deepest pieces out. Now you can install the new shaft seal kit. Install the pieces in the following order: large O-ring, black carbon ring, stainless steel mating ring, small O-ring, washer, spring, washer. Push the pieces as far back on the motor shaft as possible. It may be necessary to use a deep impact socket. Install the snap ring last. Use snap ring pliers to place it on the motor shaft and push it back until it sits in the indentation. Once the new shaft seal pieces have been installed, you can install the new rotor assembly. First, slide the rotor onto the motor shaft. Make sure the rotor is aligned with the motor shaft and insert the rotor key. Next, install the vanes. Ensure they are all facing the same direction. Then, place the new rotor cover gasket in the indentation and ensure it is properly seated. Then you can install the new rotor cover. Anytime the rotor is replaced, the rotor cover should be as well to ensure they are the same hardness. Now you can install the new bypass valve, inlet strainer, and inlet gasket. The bypass valve assembly is located inside the pump housing. It will be helpful to remove the nozzle boot and switch lever to maneuver the pump. To access the bypass valve assembly, you will need to remove the pump from the bung adapter. Using a wrench, loosen and remove the 4 fasteners. Remove the old gasket and screen from the bung adapter. Wipe away any debris remaining. To remove the bypass valve, you will need to push the bypass spring and cap down and rotate the cap 90 degrees to unlock the valve. Using a blunt object about 4 inches long, insert it into the inlet opening and push the bypass valve firmly in place. While holding the bypass valve in place, insert a tool at least 4 inches long, like needle nose pliers, into the outlet opening. Using this tool, push the bypass valve cap down and rotate it 90 degrees. Once the pieces are loosened, you can remove them. Then install the replacement pieces. Push the bypass poppet up through the pump inlet and hold it in place with a blunt object. Then you will drop the spring end through the outlet onto the bypass poppet. Using needle nose pliers, place the bypass cap over the spring. Then push the bypass cap down over the locking tab and rotate the cap 90 degrees until it locks into place. Place the inlet screen in the indentation and ensure it is properly seated. Failure to properly seat the screen can result in fluid leakage. Next, place the gasket on the bung adapter. Then mount the pump on the bung adapter and secure it with the 4 provided fasteners. We recommend installing the fasteners in a diagonal order to ensure proper seating of the seal and the pump to the bung adapter. Thank you for watching this Fill-Rite kit installation video.